Alright, Phoenix. The next morning, after trying to figure out what exactly to do in order to free the wolf, you awaken to a new day. It is whirring outside in a storm. It is raining so hard.
Oh, jeez. Love the rain.
James walks into the room with folded laundry and just sets it at the foot of your bed.
What's this?
He just stares at you and then just walks out of the door.
Okay, nice chatting with you. I'm just gonna go over to the float things, like the laundry. Take a look what this is.
It's just a bunch of different clothes. It's all in this, like, neat bag. You can tell it's so that when you guys inevitably have to leave, it's spare clothes.
He's such a caring soul. Well, time to ruin my clothes a lot sooner. I'm gonna go walk around in this rain.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna go walk around the rain. Time to make me get soaked up sooner.
Walking out into the rain, you notice and recognize this sound of screaming creatures. It's not like the creatures are dying or anything. It sounds like there's creatures fighting inside of this fucking hurricane that's going on outside. The second you walk outside, the wind catches you and almost like blows you over. I do want you to make a strength... We'll make a strength check just to see how well you resist this. $11. Okay, not bad. So, yeah, it definitely knocks you off balance for a second.
Alright, guess we're closing the door. Gonna let them fight it out.
Closing the door and turning around, Afton is standing behind you.
Looks like there's a fight going on outside.
Yeah. 2 lightning creatures. Probably
Really?
trying to fight for dominance.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
No. 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 It's
Very
one of
destructive,
them's
but-
probably a Leviathan.
Oh.
That happens though.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How long do we wait before we can go outside?
Until either somebody goes and interferes with them, getting them to like run away and go somewhere else, or until they kill each other, or one kills the other.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a shame. I'm not sure what to do in the meantime then. I was gonna want to look around. Is it... Well, not really been around the area too much. But I guess I could look around here.
There's nothing much to observe, and I would prefer you to stay within the lobby.
Oh. Okay.
Within the
There's so
lobby
much-
and the rooms, of course.
Yeah. I'm not sure what to do then. For the meantime.
Well, I don't know. I don't know, maybe some adventurers are gonna go and try and get rid of those creatures.
I don't think I can really get rid of anything.
What makes you say that?
Well, I can't really scare nothing away.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not that good at it. I don't know what I can do. I mean, I could slow things. Like I can slow things down. I don't really know what else I can add on with it.
What do you mean you can slow things down? Never
I
mind.
can.
Never mind. Never mind. I don't want to know.
Okay. Okay.
You just see James around the corner. He's just got his eyebrows furrowed.
What's wrong? What's wrong, James? Oh wait, you don't like to talk too much because the. DM, can I use radio? Is that a possible thing? Is that a mental one?
Radio, able to communicate 2 ways with another person at an infinite distance. Yes, it's a mental ability.
Okay. Okay. Can I use that with James?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Oh,
an
yay.
infinite range, 100%.
Fabulous. James, everything okay?
Yeah, I just don't want to know what your abilities are. Wait! No! He just goes silent in his brain. Just fills it with explosion sounds and booms and like this really dumb beatboxing.
Why is it such a crime? I don't understand.
It's not a crime, it's a taboo.
It's a taboo?
Yeah, for other people to know your abilities, it's like somebody else knowing what your boobs look like. Like it's weird. It's like open carrying a weapon. You just don't do it.
So then, if that were the case, when someone uses an ability, would that be like you'd have to close your eyes when they use it because you're not allowed to know?
No, it's why we have rules in place for people not to use their abilities in public. Unless absolutely necessary.
This rule thing sounds very weird.
It's not a rule, it's just a well-accepted norm. And the whole thing is like, the second somebody sees you use your ability, they automatically know that they can take advantage of you or not. And they will. There's a lot of murders and trafficking that could have been prevented because of somebody using their abilities in front of somebody else. Also, this is the beatboxing you hear in his head. I love that video.
Okay.
That's all. Like, if you're around trusted friends, it's completely fine.
Oh, so then I guess I'm remembering stuff wrong.
What do you mean?
Because I remember you. One time when we were gonna go get pizza and everything, and then everything was like a blackout. I thought that we knew each other close enough then. I guess I remembered wrong.
No, I don't think you did. I do faintly remember you. Who the fuck? He turns around. This was all said in his head, Clover. You didn't hear any of it. And Clover's just standing behind him. Completely unnoticeable until he turned around. She's so small. Just as a person. From her presence to her height to her stature, she's so tiny. Yeah, Clover is just standing there.
Hi, Clover. Well, she's mute today.
Sorry, I was talking in my brain. What I said, I guess, to myself was, what's going on? You two have been staring at each other for like 10 minutes, not saying a word, just staring.
It's a staring contest. Never been with one?
For 10 minutes?
Yeah.
He's just shaking his head and goes sits down on the couch.
Huh?
He just shakes his head, sits down on the couch, and you just hear him watching the news.
And what you say,
I'm
Clover?
gonna go watch the news.
But, okay.
No, Nicole, what did you say?
I want to go watch the news just to see if anything important's on, but I also want to listen to what
Yeah, I was just about to say, Morgan said something.
I was
Morgan
asking.
said.
I was asking what Clover said before the whole clash of words, people talking.
Staring contests don't go on for 10 minutes.
Well, they can in my book.
Your book is broken and wrong.
It's a very outdated book.
James is just kind of looking at the news, but it does seem to keep on referencing something on Silas, which is a completely different planet, but it turns out it's alarming enough to point it out. The TV is turned down a lot, by the way.
Y'all want to go into the hurricane and go try to convince a bunch of lightning monsters, Leviathans, to move out of the way?
I don't really like thunder.
No? Do we need to get you earmuffs?
I'll kill you. Sorry. I mean,
I thought that it would
no,
work.
thank you.
I'm sorry if it sounded mean. I thought that earmuffs can work. with
No,
those
I'm
things.
sorry. That's something my dad said a lot, as like in a mean way. Sorry.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
No. It was jokingly mean in a joking way,
Oh.
and that would always be my immediate response, which is why I immediately took it back. I'm so sorry.
Oh, getting such a wrong impression. Okay, no, it's okay. That was a misunderstanding going in a whole 360.
You just love being around us, James.
He just shakes his head.
That's exactly what I expected him to say.
I don't know. Well, what do you want to do? Because we can't go outside without getting blown off.
Yeah, if something almost blew you away, I highly doubt I stand literally any form of a chance of staying on the ground.
It almost blew me away.
That's another reason why I don't like big storms.
You guys basically just see Afton appear. Like, when you guys both blink, he's just there on the couch.
Oh, hey, you're here again. Hello.
He just waves.
Well, I don't want to sit still. Clover, you sure you don't want to do anything?
I'm trying to figure out what's going on Silas, but the music. The TV's so low and the news station's so muffled. Do we have like closed captions?
James turns up the TV, and that fixes the problem.
Hey, there you go.
You hear it talking about a very random and unconnected series of mass murders going on in a very specific city. That's causing pretty much everybody to be on fucking high alert.
Well, that's terrifying.
Very.
The MOs of these mass murders are extreme dismemberment and cuts everywhere. All of the cuts travel in one of two directions. Or two directions. All of the bodies have their middle fingers removed.
Like a middle finger.
Wait, no, not the middle finger. Fuck, the ring finger. There we go.
Oh, okay. Why the ring finger?
I guess they're no longer married.
Does it seem like all of the people were or were not married?
How would you tell by looking at somebody? Hold on.
Usually it'll say, or like...
Relations.
Okay. Alright, so, yes, it seems like, Clover, you are able to put together that it seems like this does have something to do with marriage. And it definitely has something to do with relationships and stuff like that.
It definitely has something to do with marriage or like relationships and stuff like that.
Oh. Dang, I'm glad my guess was good.
Y'all see this kid walk through the door? His hair's all wet and he's just looking at everybody. He's just got a fucking soggy paper in his hand.
Hello, who are you?
Is this the Underkeep?
Is this the Underkeep? Clover, is this the Underkeep?
Look over at Afton.
After?
He just looks at you, Clover, extremely disappointed that you have no idea where you are.
Last time I checked, this place was called the Citadel. This is the first time I'm ever hearing of anybody calling anything the Underkeep.
This kid, now that you're looking at him, he has these long scarlet wings. Like crimson red wings. They're fucking gorgeous to look at. So this
Clover.
isn't the Underkeep?
Clover, is it a bad thing if I compliment someone's wings?
I'm right here. And
I really like your wings.
oh, you want to touch them?
Can I?
Yeah, go for it.
No.
I don't think I
Go
should
for it.
press that.
No.
I was saying no, never mind. I was saying no, never mind. Relax.
What's wrong with you? He says, looking at you, Clover.
I have never, ever heard anybody say, you want to do this? In that tone, and not meant it as, you can, there will be severe repercussions.
Can you just hold something up? I don't know, like something. In your hand, just hold it.
Let me see if I have anything. Is this thing going to be damaged?
He just looks over at like a bust with this weird like head on it of a historical figure. And he like literally just like twitches and then says, okay, well, I think I'm in the wrong universe or world or whatever. I gotta go.
Okay.
You sure this isn't Underkeep?
I never heard of an Underkeep before.
Well,
Sounds neat, though.
I got the Underkeep to go to, and then I don't know, what is this, fucking Underworld? Something?
Universes or something?
Lunar Kingdom? Alright, well, I gotta go. I really gotta go. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
He just fucking gets struck with lightning and disappears.
Ooh, lightning.
Afton is just looking around at everybody like, what the fuck was that?
So, Clover, you want to put
that
something?
exact same face.
The news catches your guys' attention. It says that a new species of vampire have been discovered. Only a few examples have ever come out about them, and they're all from the same person. They all have the same MO, everything like that. What's up, Nicole?
I said, oh?
A scientific name for these vampires hasn't been officially disclosed yet, but this single specific vampire that's doing most of the mass murders is recognized as the binge eater because of how much blood is drained from these people. It seems that the people aren't dying from the cuts or aren't dying from the blood loss from the cuts. All of the blood loss has to do with what's being drained through small bite marks, which are always almost hidden by pure viscera. As she says viscera, you hear a boom and crash on the ground behind you guys.
I kind of like jump and shriek and turn around.
The bust that the guy looked at on the standing side is completely cleanly cut. Like a straight line. Fucking razor cut. On the ground is a shattered, like, head statue.
What is happening?
Did that guy do that when he twitched? Also, that scared the bejeebus out of me.
James
I think so.
opens his mouth to say, "It took the universe that long to realize that just happened."
Yep.
That's crazy. That's weird, man. What was this guy talking about Underkeep? That sounds like a D&D campaign.
I know, honestly, that's weird.
In the freaking Underworld Kingdom? What is that?
I don't know. Sounds edgy.
What'd you say, Nicole?
Kingdom?
Yeah, isn't the Underworld ruled by an empire?
Yeah, there's like a queen, but I
What?
don't know. I've just never heard anybody call it the Underworld Kingdom.
He's probably not referring to that. Afton says, "So when the storm clears up, I would like you guys to pack your things and leave."
All right. Thank you for letting
Understood.
us stay this long. And for not pushing us out into the storm.
Yeah. Okay. So, what? What do you guys want to do now?
I'm still not sure. I've been trying to ask that since from the beginning, but then things were happening and now I don't even know.
Nicole!
So once the storm passes, we're gonna go help free that wolf, right?
Yeah.
You guys are gonna what?
Go free the wolf. That was that we were given, right?
We're gonna go free the wolf.
Damn, Billy is a... Oh my gosh, bro! I'm sorry, go ahead. After a couple of hours, the screeching of the creatures only becomes more intense. It does not seem like they're going to, like, lighten up at all. It seems like they're fighting on equal ground and only taking minor breaks.
Clover, can we both get some earmuffs?
Earmuffs for what?
For the thunder and the roaring.
Eventually, you guys hear a couple of booms outside. It doesn't sound like lightning outside. It sounds like something else. Like a couple of large objects hitting the ground.
Well, gonna look out that window.
You don't need to announce that. I got it.
Okay.
I no longer have permission.
Huh?
I no longer have permissions, I don't think.
What do you mean?
To delete messages and stuff.
For what?
Never mind.
What was with that spam of like messages?
Oh my gosh, what in the world did I just see in that group chat?
Alright, well, I'm pausing the session. Yo.
I'm trying to think, I'm sorry, because the whole thing kind of threw off my
What
memory.
to do after the storm.
Right, okay. Oh, right. The outside, the first creature you see, and you can tell that it is Leviathan class, is this. It's the flaps are waving up and down. It's kind of like mesmerizing to look at. This creature is just sitting outside, and from these 4 holes, it's ejecting lightning up. You guys can tell that due to type equality, a fight between these two things are purely going to be based off of nature. There's no telling who's going to win this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play a sound. As you guys do hear the next creature starting to come across. There is yellow lightning being ejected out. Can y'all hear?
Are there T-Rex out there?
A creature of similar size, but not Leviathan class, steps out as it looks like this. It is rattling everybody's brain.
Have you guys ever heard of nightmare fuel?
Nightmare fuel?
That'd be it. That'd be it right there.
Okay. Slowly back away from the window.
Would any of you guys like to participate in combat?
Not particularly.
Okay. We're gonna get to see a little bit of creature combat then. Unless you guys would like to skip past this.
No, let's see this, let's see this.
Awesome.
Huh?
Morgan?
No, let's see this.
We're rolling for the Leviathan heads, which means the T-Rex creature goes first. They'll be playing on equal playing fields due to their skill. Over here, on my screen, I have a fight sheet. And This will be dictating the health. Who do you guys think is gonna win?
Hey, Rex.
Want me to vote for the opposing team just to make it fun?
Just go with who you think is actually gonna win.
I don't want to just determine it onto the size, on the demeanor, but I want to cheer for for the flowy one, just a moment. Get a little cheering from.
Let me go to your guys' skills and we'll see what exactly you can pick out. Creature analysis. Nicole, the T-Rex is the only creature between these two that is actually known. They can strike lightning at intense amounts of speed. They do not run out of energy. And the only thing that's stopping them is their lack of bite force, which they compensate with their 4 arms. They can't turn around that well. And their biggest weak spot is right behind their ear. That's where their lightning sacs are. I'm going to start rolling. We'll be rolling for the T-Rex first. The T-Rex unleashes an intense burst of lightning at this lightning creature. 42. The lightning creature absorbs it within the 4 holes in its head and ejects it back out with insane veracity. The T-Rex manages to dodge out of the way and begins rushing the Leviathan. The Leviathan manages to move out of the way, rubbing the wavy parts, the wings onto the T-Rex as it does start shaking a little bit. The T-Rex does. Anything you guys want to do?
I don't even know what I can do.
The Leviathan, having another advantage, shoots out this blue and purple lightning. The T-Rex does not manage to dodge and gets hit with the lightning.
I do want to try and see if I can tell how close this fight is to the town.
It's not. The castle sits in the middle of... It's not close to the town. It's directly inside of it. The castle sits in the middle on a street to the side of like this large main road. So these two creatures definitely have fighting room, but it does not take a lot for that room to close. The T-Rex does not resist at all, taking the full damage, as the Leviathan goes for another lightning shot, which the T-Rex does not dodge again. This Leviathan is asserting its dominance over this thing. As the Leviathan again shoots it, but it doesn't do as much this time. The T-Rex goes in for a lightning burst. And the Leviathan fully absorbs it, shooting back. We're adding on to the damage. 22. Morgan, you're winning this bet so far.
Don't jinx it. Knock on.
The T-Rex manages to send out a sunlight shining lightning burst, an ultimate move known as Aurora's Arc. It is an intense amount of energy, more than the sun can produce in 10 years, all at once. The Leviathan doesn't dodge it. The playing field has been re-leveled. This
How's
attack,
the time looking?
it looks fine. This attack does the same exact amount of damage that the user has taken in total. The Leviathan does another lightning shot in which the T-Rex does not dodge at all. Another lightning shot. The T-Rex swiftly moves out of the fucking way, going for a lightning burst in which the creature, the Leviathan, does take the damage. The Leviathan shoots out a weak lightning shot and no damage is taken. You can see that they're both pretty beat up. That this is kind of sucky for both of them. Is there anything that you two would like to do? You can tell that this is a fight for territory. They're not fighting over the land, they're fighting over the storm. So it is possible that another creature comes in and tries to kill both of them. And if they don't end up either dominating one another or killing one another, that could cause devastation.
Does it look like they've calmed down at all
No.
since they're more injured?
No. No. That would only prompt more violence. Their instincts have completely taken over.
So the calm before the storm is gone.
Yeah. The Leviathan creature takes more damage. As the T-Rex holds on to the burst, dealing 5 damage for every move to itself. 14. But also dealing extra damage to the Leviathan. As the Leviathan does try to absorb the burst again, but it doesn't even go in the threshold of being able to. Now it seems like the T-Rex has the upper hand. The T-Rex goes for another lightning burst, in which the Leviathan fully absorbs and shoots back. Using its ultimate ability, every light in the house, everything gets shut down as the T-Rex is no longer able to use its lightning abilities. you guys feel your abilities get wiped too, for a moment. As the T-Rex starts rushing at the creature, at the Leviathan, it manages to successfully tackle it, not before... Never mind. The Leviathan slashes... Or, sorry, the T-Rex slashes at the Leviathan's face. What's everybody's thoughts right now?
We need to stop this before they break stuff. They don't care what they break. They're creatures.
Speaking of, the T-Rex picks up the Leviathan, but the Leviathan wraps its wings around the T-Rex, Rex's arm, and starts like... The wings aren't wrapping around completely. They're moving up the arms as the T-Rex is like violently shaking. It has to pass over 20. As it takes 2 moves of his damage. They're both extremely hurt and both of them back off. The storm does start clearing up. Whenever I go silent, you guys are able to intervene and do actions if you want to. Like, don't worry about interrupting me.
Does it seem like it's going to stop anytime soon?
Only until one of them are dead. You have insight, not intuition. What, Morgan?
I was asking what you said about insight. What?
Not you.
Does it seem like they would just attack us if we went out there?
No, they're way too focused on each other. This is a territorial battle. If they feel like you guys are going to try and take over the territory, they'll fucking kill you. And then they'll go right back to fighting each other. Or they'll try to kill you.
Well, everybody think if we evacuated them.
They want the storm.
Well, yes, they want the storm, but they're in an area full of
They
people.
need to move.
How do we get them to move?
Hey, Captain, do you have an ocarina?
No.
An ocarina?
No. The Trinket Man probably does, but he doesn't interfere with things. Holy shit.
What?
Sorry, that was out of character. I don't know where you guys are looking.
I'm still looking at the monster.
Yeah, another lightning burst happens from the Leviathan, and that hits the T-Rex hard. As the T-Rex just straight up fucking throws the Leviathan. As he skids across the road, breaking some lamps and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're getting to throwing.
I want to go outside, but that would be so stupid.
It would be
But
very
we can't. But we can't do anything from in here. So I am torn.
The T-Rex does another lightning burst. The Leviathan is... Its wings are tattered and torn. The Leviathan's, its face is all sorts of bloody, and so is the rest of its body. But the T-Rex, its arms are falling off. It is beaten to shit. Both of them are. definitely not beyond recovery, but if these two motherfuckers went into a pack, they're automatically the alphas. They're the big dogs. The T-Rex again does another lightning burst.
I'll start going to the front door.
In which the Leviathan does manage to escape it. Afton says it's almost the end of the fight.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I nod and go back.
I'm not saying don't, I'm just saying it's almost the end. As you guys see, other people are watching this too. The Leviathan shoots a deadly ass lightning shot. As the T-Rex does drop down to its arms. It's almost giving up. It tries to go for another lightning shot. But the Leviathan moves out of the way. And its wings wrap around the T-Rex's head as the T-Rex falls. And the sounds from the T-Rex completely cut off.
Is it dead?
Either dead or unconscious. Afton says. The Leviathan flies off into the storm, and the storm quickly drags away. These streets are flooded and covered in blood and track marks.
There's a big cleanup that has to be done.
Yeah, our city will handle it.
If the T-Rex is alive, can we help it?
If that T-Rex is alive, we have to evacuate it as fast as possible.
If it's dead, can I have its bones?
That's a bizarre question.
He just looks at you. Give me the Rune Smasher and your Gripper's rings and you get it.
We won't be able to complete your quest with... Well, we can, I guess, but...
You don't have to go on the quest anymore. I just want you two to go off on your own and explore and find your own way. Like I said, Runic Smasher and Gripper's rings and it's all yours.
Unfortunately, other than the gripper ring, those items don't necessarily belong to only me.
What do you mean?
So I can't. The Rune Smasher, I got it, but it's everybody's, and to free that wolf. And that wolf's freedom is much more to me than just some teeth for some dinosaur bones.
You aren't the only adventurers that have rolled through here trying to free the wolf.
I know.
And you definitely will not be the last ones.
Definitely not.
So what you're saying is you want to do it.
Yes, because if we do it, we know that it gets done. And how it gets done and who gets hurt and all that other good stuff.
So, do you feel that you're more capable than some random person you don't know?
No, not at all. There are...
So even if somebody was more capable, would you still want to do it yourself?
No, I'd let the more capable person do it.
Mm-hmm.
I might want to help in any way that I can.
Well, if you want to go do the quest, go get it done.
I look at everybody else.
Hey, I'm supporting you through it. Never hurts to
It's
try
our
for it. Hmm?
It's our quest. Asking if you guys don't want to go on the quest.
Of course.
Jim just puts a thumbs up.
Okay then.
We're going to hurry along over to the wolf, whom is sitting with wet fur, as y'all see a group of what seems like just a group of people standing around. They don't look nice or polite or happy. They all got these really aggressive and angry faces on their, or angry faces. Like they're just waiting for somebody to come fuck around so they can make them find out.
So I feel like we should go for a more stealthy style at first.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the stealthiest person here? Use each other's strengths to our advantage.
James shakes his head.
It can't be me.
You
There's no way.
You gonna say your stealth stat, Morgan?
I was told 5.
So you guys try
I
to
have
do
a stealth
what?
of 3.
What do you guys try to do?
We're just kind of brainstorming so that we can use each other's strengths to our advantage. Morgan has the highest stealth.
Let's go ahead and I'm gonna say you guys need a 10 or above in order to get this. 19! Holy shit, Morgan! You are the first to notice somebody standing up on a rune. Somebody standing atop a rune that has a chain, that's chained to the wolf. He doesn't look nice.
Y'all?
The guy
Yeah.
looks like this.
We got a aggressive guy on top of a room with the chain. I'm just gonna point over to the direction just discreetly.
Clover, you recognize him somewhere.
I
You don't
start
know
looking at this
where.
man
You don't know
very
where. You don't
closely.
know where, but he's definitely somewhere you've seen. And it's not good. Whatever it is, it's not good.
Shoot.
As he starts casually walking down the chain. Not towards you guys. Towards these group of bandits.
Okay. Okay. How do you guys want to go about this?
By the looks of it, that's 2 different parties and both are very aggressive. Are we in any position to be facing to want to confront that? I'm not saying to assume that they're going to attack us at first sight, but especially with sneaking around, will only probably provoke it more of us being more suspicious or a bigger target.
You guys see him casually start walking up to the bandits. Both of you guys get this gut-wrenching feeling in your stomachs. This fucking awful feeling.
Is he going to kill them?
I think we shouldn't wait to find out.
As he begins approaching the bandits, what would you guys like to do? Remember, your silence can get things hurt and killed. The world will move without you. Maybe not fast, definitely slowly, but the world doesn't wait for you guys.
Does this time you're taking to tell us this also count toward that?
No.
Or this question? Okay.
No, that is a very grave warning.
Okay. What is the landscape around us like? I know you've shown a picture of it before.
I'll just
It's like a
reshow
very-
the picture, because all of it is like this. And this isn't going to count towards your time. The time starts the second I show the picture.
Mm.
There we go. It's in Runic Titans. There we go. Yeah, it's like semi-mountainous hillscape, like rivers and all that stuff. You guys are about here. Sorry, over here. And he walked down this ribbon and just jumped off this rock. And the bandits are about like over here. They do got this big cart with them.
So I'm gonna go and try and distract them. You guys go help the wolf. Sound like a plan?
Are you sure?
I don't know how you're gonna help the wolf. I don't know what you're gonna do to help the wolf. I believe in you.
Don't you have the things to help break the runes?
I give the thing to help break the runes to James.
James shakes his head and immediately hands it over to Phoenix. Okay. So Phoenix, I'm guessing that you're gonna run around smashing the things.
I'm gonna be sneaking around trying to find in more discreet areas first where it's not as noticeable before moving.
Yeah, no,
ahead.
I got you. You're not gonna be noticed. You're fine.
Yeah.
It's going to use up the runic smasher, but there are still 3 runes left over. There were 7 originally that you guys have to smash. So we're gonna get that out of the way, and then we're gonna go to you, Clover. What were you gonna say?
How many uses? The rune smasher had how many uses?
4. There were 7 originally. It's 3 left.
Okay.
Nicole, what is it you go up and say in order to distract these folks? You do see him hold his hand out for a second, but by the time you distract him, you will have stopped whatever is about to happen.
I will say, excuse me?
As
Like walking over.
He immediately pulls his hand down and turns around. As the bandits do as well.
She did. Oh, ooh. I understand you probably don't want to be bothered. I'm looking for my dad.
The guy disappears as one of the bandits walks up to you